Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Today I have a little collective haul to share with you, some stuff that I recently purchased, and then I do have a few things that were sent to me, so I thought I would just share a few new things with you guys. But first, you may have noticed I have different color nail polish on my nails, and that's because I purchased some new nail polishes and I did want to swatch them for you. I've made another order with I Love Nail Polish because I'm addicted, and honestly every time they send me an email with a coupon code, I just can't resist. So again, it had been a really long time since I last ordered. I want to say it was around Christmas time. I'm not even sure, but I did post a haul video on that if you guys are interested to see the colors I got last time. But yeah, so they sent me another 25% off coupon and I couldn't resist, so I purchased 7 more. So I'm just gonna get started. The first one is actually a repurchase. This one I featured in my last haul, but I loved it so much, and it's one of the polishes I feel like I really grab frequently. I am wearing it on my toes right now. It's just a really fun, like, universal color. If you love rose gold, if you love holographic, like, really shimmery polishes, this is a beautiful one. This one is Juliet. Again, this is like a backup. If you want to see a swatch of this, check out the last video. This is gorgeous. The swatch doesn't even do it justice. In person, in like sunlight, it's just so beautiful. It catches everyone's eye. Every time I wear it, someone asks me like, what nail polish are you wearing? And yeah, I just love this, and I loved it so much. I'm like halfway done with the other bottle, which is packed still. And I don't know really where that is, but yeah, I needed to get it back up, and I thought might as well get it now while I have that 25% off coupon. So I did end up picking up 3 new colors, and I guess I'll start with the Ultra Chromes first. These have become some of my favorite polishes from I Love Nail Polish. Like, these are gorgeous. The first one that I have here is called Birefringence, and in my last haul I bought one called Cameo, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Again, it was one of the colors that I had purchased that I found myself wearing a lot. I was just really mesmerized by the color shifting properties of this, so I decided to pick up a couple more. This one, honestly, like, it caught my eye, but I mainly got it because I have a pair of sunglasses, and I posted a picture on Instagram, and these match so well, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I have this on my ring finger right now. Please excuse the horrible swatches. These are all 2 coats with a base and a top coat, but I just did them really quickly for this video. But yeah, this one's gorgeous. It's mostly a like really beautiful like royal blue, like cobalt, but it shifts from like a pinky purple to like a golden yellow. It's just really, really pretty. I love it a lot. Definitely one of my favorites from this haul. I also purchased Serene, which this one is very similar when it's on my nails in certain lighting. They look almost identical, but then in other lights they look completely different. And side by side, like in the bottle, I feel like they look pretty different. Serene is definitely more of like a greenish, like turquoise color, whereas Birefringence is more of like a blue. But they both have the same kind of like shiftiness to it. Like, they both have that like purple flash. So in some lights, like I said, they look very, very similar, and in other lights they look completely different, but I love them both. The next one, which I saw on the website, and I thought it was really pretty, but I'm surprised how much I like it. When I was applying this on my nails, this one actually I think might be like one of my other favorites too, and this one is called Princeton, and it's this really pretty kind of like mint green color. Just has the right amount of like green to it, and kind of like this like sea foaminess. This one is a holographic, but it's not as like super holographic as some of the other polishes they have. It's really subtle and really pretty, and I feel like this is just a great color for like spring and summer. Next, I have Sandy Baby, and I wanted to get a kind of like nudish, like holographic polish, and this is the one that caught my eye. I thought it was going to be a little bit more on like the peachy nude side, and as I actually like applied it, it does have more of like a pinky nude, and it's still really, really pretty. This one's definitely more subtle. This one has a really nice holographic effect to it, and I think it's because the base of it is so like sheer and very like soft. But it's a gorgeous color. I feel like this is a great kind of like everyday, if you're looking for like just a simple nude but with a little something extra, this one's definitely really pretty. I also picked up Mona Lisa because in my last haul I bought, I think it was Overnight Bag, which was like a really dark brown holographic, and I wanted something a little bit lighter, and this one I'm so happy with. This one again is Mona Lisa. It's kind of a like a cool tone brown. I know that doesn't sound all that exciting, but I just think it looks really, really pretty on the nails. And again, it is holographic, so it adds that extra like dimensional, like rainbow shimmer to it. And their holographic polishes are amazing. They are very holographic. Some obviously are more holographic than others. Like I mentioned, Princeton is holographic, but it's not super in your face. But yeah, I just love them. If you love holographic nail polishes, definitely check out ILNP. And this final one I have here is called Missed Calls, and this one is a black base with that holographic shimmer. I just thought this would be a fun kind of like basic holographic polish to have in my collection. It's black, and I don't normally wear black polishes, but I think because it has that holographic glitter in it, it kind of softens it a little bit. It's not as harsh on the nails. I just think it's a lot of fun. This is the color that I was wearing last week actually, and I really like it. And I know that black might not be like the funnest like summer color, but I thought it would be a nice, like I said, like a basic color to have, but it's still really nice. I really like that a lot too. Like I said, if you guys are interested, definitely sign up for their newsletter or create an account. If they see that you haven't purchased in a while, they will sometimes send you that 25% off coupon code. So it does help bring the price down a little bit too. So in case you guys are interested, definitely check them out. This next purchase was more of a necessity. It's a skincare item. I purchased a new tube of Embryolisse. This is the big one, the 2.54 fluid ounce one. I go through this, I wouldn't say like super quickly. A tube like this would last me maybe like 3 or 4 months or so. So it's great. It's great stuff. I definitely agree with the hype. I really like it a lot. I keep repurchasing it. I get mine from Amazon because I find that that's the cheapest place to get it. It's around like $17 and change from Amazon, and yeah, I really like it a lot. And then I got some stuff from Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. I needed some stuff, and I tried not to go overboard, and I think I did a pretty good job. And then they always give you coupons, so I had $10 off, $40 or more, so took advantage of that. And I needed a few more wallflowers, so I purchased Turquoise Waters, Tiki Beach, and Beautiful Day, which is plugged into my room right now. This one smells really good. I have one of these in the living room, and it just smells very clean, very fresh. It's supposed to smell like the ocean, I guess. I don't know. It smells really good. It's not too overpowering, but when you walk in, you definitely notice it, and it smells really nice. Tiki Beach is also a really nice kind of like beachy fragrance, but this one is a little bit more sweet. This one has more of like the suntanny kind of scent to it, which I do really like as well. And then we stocked up on body washes. Blake did as well. We just got a bunch of their body washes because they were like $5, and again, we had that coupon, so we got a few of those. Then I got a body wash, and I think that was it. Oh, we got hand soaps too. Stocked up on that because, you know, we love our foaming hand soaps from Bath & Body Works. So let me know if you guys took advantage of the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. I believe it's still going on right now. But yeah, I tried not to go too crazy. I just got the stuff that I knew we needed, and that was it, because I realized, you know, with the move and the packing, I have a lot of stuff, and I have a lot of stuff that I haven't used yet, and so I'm trying really hard to get through the stuff I have and not to like hoard like when I see like a good deal, which is very, very difficult because I love a really good deal. So yeah. Next, I have some items that were sent to me from a website called Octoly, and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but I will post the link down in the description box below. If you guys make videos, it's a great kind of website to get connected to different brands and different products. They have what they call a free store, which is a bunch of different products that you can choose to receive for free and then give an honest review on, which I think is really cool. So like I said, if you guys make videos and you're looking for something like that just to get connected to products for review and stuff like that, definitely check it out. So the first product I have here is from Pure Minerals, and I recently just did a review on the Pure Minerals eye polishes, which I ended up falling in love with. If you guys want to see that video, I'll post the link down in the description box below. They are really, really cool. But I was browsing the Octoly website, and I saw that there were a couple of other products from Pure Minerals, and I thought that'd be fun to try, kind of get to know the brand a little bit more, because honestly the eye polishes were the only things that I had tried from the brand, and I liked them a lot, so I thought might as well try some other stuff. So this one caught my eye. It's their 4-in-1 Pressed Mineral Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15. It's a 4-in-1 because you're supposed to be able to use it as a powder, as a foundation, as a concealer, and I forget what else, but also that has the SPF, which I think is good. I love when products, especially face products, have an added SPF to it, because I just think that that's great. I use a CC cream that has an SPF of 50, like on a daily basis. So my SPF is pretty much covered, but having that additional like physical SPF doesn't hurt either. So I think that's really cool. I have this in the shade Light. I really like the packaging. It's like this clear kind of like acrylic bottom, and then it has the Pure Minerals like logo on top, and it's kind of heavy though, and I do like the feel of it. I feel like when I get packaging that's a little heavier, it feels more substantial, but at the same time I feel like it would be kind of difficult to travel with. But I've been using this for a couple of weeks now, and I do really like it. Whoops. I normally use this as more of like a setting powder on top of my foundation, on top of my CC cream. On its own, I just don't think it gives enough coverage, but maybe in the summertime, you know, if my skin's doing well, I can use it on its own. But I like it as a setting powder because not only does it add a little extra coverage on top of my foundation, but it also kind of has a really natural finish to it. And I'm wearing it today. I've had it on for a couple of hours, and I've been unpacking, moving around, and you can see I'm starting to get a little glowy. But I kind of like the fact that it looks very natural, and it allows my skin to not look so flat and matte, but still kind of help by like controlling a little bit of that oil. I tend to get pretty oily really quickly. Like I want to say like by noon I'll start to get like pretty shiny, and that's with like a setting powder. And this one actually keeps me shine free for a little bit longer. I want to say I can go until like 3 o'clock and not see any of that oil coming through. But for me, that's a good thing because I do have pretty oily skin. The only thing I will say, I don't know if you guys can see, I accidentally used my wet brush on this. Like my brush was still slightly damp. I had just washed it the night before, and it was still kind of wet in the morning. And I put it on there, and it has that like film on it now, which, yeah. So this is definitely not like a wet, dry powder. I would definitely not recommend this with like a wet sponge or a wet brush because it will get that film on it. So I'm probably just going to scrape that stuff off and continue to use it because I do actually really like it. Just don't use it with a wet brush. So the next couple of things are also from Octoly, and I got a few brushes from Real Techniques. So these two are from the Real Techniques Bold Metals line, and I was really excited when I saw these on the website because I have a couple of Real Techniques brushes like from their original line that I had purchased when they first came out, and I like them, but I don't use them on a daily basis. So I wanted to try a few more products from Real Techniques out just to see if I like the brand as a whole. And the Bold Metals collection is more of like their luxury line, but still really affordable. I believe these brushes are $13 a piece, and at Ulta they always have a sale. I believe a sale is going on right now that you can buy one get one 50% off, so it's pretty affordable if you're looking for like good quality brushes. And what's great is that these were kind of designed by Sam and Nick to be a little bit more luxurious. Like I said, the finishes are really nice. Like these are kind of like silver, and they're weighted, and they have a really nice feel to them. Their like face brushes are gold, and their finishing brushes are like this like pinky metallic like rose gold color. They're just gorgeous brushes, and they didn't disappoint when I saw them in person either. They're really pretty, and like I said, they're still pretty affordable, which is great. But I will say when I got them, I was pretty shocked because they are huge for eye brushes. Obviously, you can use these for different things. You can use this like for a highlighter, or you can use this for concealer or whatever you want, but they are marketed as eye brushes, and they're big. Look at that. But I do really like them. The bristles are super duper soft. They are synthetic, but they're really, really nice. These two specifically are very, very dense. I was really shocked, like I said, by the size of them, but I do really like this, especially for taking like a shadow that I want to sweep all over my eyelid. So I'll usually take like a matte kind of creamy color, sweep it from brow bone all over my eyelid, and it makes it so fast. It's crazy. And it like I said, it feels really soft, and it's also kind of fluffy enough where I feel like you could use this to kind of blend out eyeshadows as well. And of course, like I said, you can use it for concealer or to place highlight. And then this one is more of like a blending brush, but it's kind of like a giant like pencil brush. It's so big, honestly, guys, but I do really like it. Like this was designed by them so that it would blend your eyeshadows really easily, and it does work for that because, you know, you apply the color here, and then this is like fluffy and round and big, and you kind of go around and it blends the shadows shadows out themselves. So I do really like this. I wish this, however, was a little bit fluffier though. I feel like it's too dense. I prefer kind of a more fluffy blending brush, but it's great for depositing color into the crease area. And these bristles are supposed to be white. They're a little bit dirty because I have been using them, so just keep that in mind. And then the last thing I got was this set from Real Techniques as well, and this is their new eyebrow set. And I thought this was really exciting. When I saw it, I was like, wait, why are the brushes bent? And let me show you really quickly. So the set looks like this. It comes with 3 brushes and 2 tweezers, and I believe it retails for $20. And honestly, I was really intrigued by the brushes. Like, they were bent, and they said that they had them bent on purpose so that you could kind of use them without blocking your vision. So here's like the angled brush, and you can see as I'm applying it here, if you're looking in a mirror, like it's bent so that the handle is like out of the way as you're applying. So I think that's pretty interesting that they thought to do that. So yeah, it comes with this angled brush that I use to apply powder to fill in my brows. It also comes with an angled like little baby spoolie, which is also very useful. I can't do my brows without a spoolie. Like, I first brush my brows through, apply the product, and then I brush it through again just to kind of blend everything together. And then there's this brush, which is kind of a really tiny foam tip applicator. This is their slanted arch definer, and this is really interesting. I'll try to link the video that Nick and Sam did for this set to kind of show you how to use the products, because I thought it was really neat. This is meant to help you kind of figure out where to start and stop your eyebrow. To be honest with you, I don't really use it. I have a shape to my brow that I kind of follow naturally, but if you have very sparse brows or you don't know where to like begin or end your brows, this is a really neat tool, because you take the little like spongy eye, you dip it into your brow product, and then you kind of use this to align it to your nose, and then you can touch it to where the spot where your brow needs to start, and then it'll deposit a little bit of that color there. And then you do the same for the arch and the same for the tail end of your brow. So you'll have like the little dots from the product, and then you can go in and take your angle brush and just fill them in that way and just have like kind of like a connect the dots, if you will. So I thought that was really neat. Like I said, I personally don't use it. I probably never will use it for that purpose, but it's great because you can use it for other things. You can use it as like an eyeliner smudger or whatever. And then the last 2 products in the set are these tweezers, and to be honest with you, I didn't think these were going to be very good. Usually when I get like eyebrow sets and they come with tweezers, usually the tweezers are like the least exciting part. They're kind of like throwaways, like tweezers. They just don't work that well. Surprisingly, these work very well. I have actually been in the market for new tweezers, and I had a pair from Tweezerman in my like Sephora cart. I'm glad I didn't purchase them yet, because these work really great. So you actually get 2 tweezers. You get an angled tweezer, which is like a typical regular tweezer, and then you have this detailing tweezer, which is just like a super fine point. And like I said, I had very low expectations for these. I thought they were just kind of like an afterthought, like, oh, we have a brow set, let's just throw some tweezers in there. But they're actually really good, and they work really well. I have gone through several tweezers that just have let me down. They don't do a good job of plucking out my eyebrows. They kind of pinch, and they're like, some of them are too sharp and they end up like hurting the skin. But these are like a happy medium. They're not like super sharp, but they're like perfect for plucking out those like really stubborn hairs. So these actually, the pointed one, the detailing tweezer, I don't honestly use that often. I may end up using this for something else. I have used it before though, and it does work really well at picking out like the fine hairs, but I do prefer a slanted tweezer. So I feel like this one tweezer alone kind of paid for the entire set. So I definitely think that it's worth it. And then the brushes are really fun too. I will say about the brushes though, they're very, very thin. As you can see, the handles are really thin, which make it great, I think, for traveling, because they take up very little space. They're very lightweight, but I do wish they were a little bit thicker. Just for my preference, I feel like it would give me a little bit more control, a little something more substantial to hold on to. So that's my only like downfall to these brushes in particular. But like I said, I think the set is a great one, especially if you don't have a lot of brow tools and you're looking for maybe a new pair of tweezers, some new brow brushes for $20. Like I said, if you can get it on sale, I think it's a pretty good deal just for the tweezers alone. I really like these. So that's it. Those are just some of the new things that I've purchased recently and some new things that I was sent that I have been trying out. If you guys want to see any in-depth reviews on any of these products, please let me know down below. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!